First thing I want to say is this is not going to be one of those tunes that I upload when I'm finished. This one's going to be one I'm keeping to myself because this is a car that I definitely think that I'm going to use a lot in the future and might end up using in some competitions. Whether or not it's ESDA, I definitely see myself competing with it in the future. I only say that I'll be competing in this thing in the future because somebody brought up to me that I could enter in a competition that they were hosting, and of course I wasn't too sure if I wanted to bring out the Z just because I didn't feel that it was really too ready for the job. I didn't really have it tuned for the track or any of that, and I thought, you know what, maybe I should just bring out my Audi. And once I thought of that, I thought, why don't I just have some other cars on the side, so then if I happen to want to go into a competition, I don't have to bring in my Z. I can get a little creative and bring something else out, or maybe just test or have some fun. We just made it to the track. We're going to be trying Brands Hatch this time. This is where the competition was actually hosted, and I really didn't have any car at all which was suitable for the track. So I guess this is going to be my first ever tune here. I rarely ever drive this track anyways, so if you don't see any good lines out of me, my apologies. Just getting used to this car and track, of course, but I'm sure we'll get it down. Alright, we're going straight in. First run of the day. Coming back this way, and we are already dead. Alright, I've done some practice, and I think it's getting somewhere, well, yeah, at least somewhat what I would like it to feel. So as you can see, it's getting a lot more stable, and I mean, it's getting somewhere, but it's not there yet. Alright, coming in really hot this time. Hopefully we can slow it down a little bit. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh my gosh, gave it some understeer. Now we have to slow down quite a bit, and oh no. That was kind of all over the place, but somehow worked out just with a lot less angle than I wanted. Coming in hot once again. I keep forgetting about the 50 roll every time I enter, but it's alright. Oh man, I kind of messed up the transition quite a bit. We're not going to get that outside whipping point, but it's alright. Man, I think it's getting somewhere at least. It's slowly making its way over, but it's definitely not there yet, like I've been saying. I've got to be honest though, this thing is a beast. It came out into the specialty dealer a while back. I just haven't ever bothered tuning it just yet. And of course now I'm finally taking my opportunity to do that. Because, I mean, once again, Koenig has a crap ton of German cars, and of course a Mercedes is a oh my gosh, I almost died trying to look around, but Mercedes is a German car. And I figured why not just stack up on a few of them, so then, like I said, if I go into comps and stuff like that, or even if we're just tandeming, I can whip out cars that kind of match together, and it kind of looks cool. Been messing around with the Merc a little bit more, and, I mean, it's starting to feel right where I want it now. So I'm pretty happy about that. As you can see, that's probably the best line I've showed on camera right there. It wasn't so fast, well, I admit it wasn't very fast, but it's getting there for sure, and after some practice, I'll get fast with it too. I'm going to be honest, these recent cars that I've tuned have actually been pretty hard to get just right. Like, the Audi of course was a pain, and I told you guys that. This thing was kind of similar to the Audi, well no, not even kind of, very similar to the Audi as well. And of course, I mean the Cadillac limo, that was obviously going to be weird as well. But I guess I've already tuned the cars that are kind of easier to make anyways. I mean, right, I've already done the Z32 and some Silvias, 240s, stuff like that. So I mean, now I'm on to just tuning the harder cars, I guess. Then again, I am pushing myself every single time I do one of these tunes. I always try something different every single time I try and bring a new car out. For instance, the Audi. Of course, that was a completely different car. I don't think I've ever done a tune yet on a car I've swapped drivetrains from all-wheel drive to rear-wheel drive. With this car, I've obviously tried very different tire to weight. If you noticed how much weight I ended up putting in the car when I was upgrading, it's very different from the usual that I've done. And lastly, I am on a completely different track that I've never tuned on. But I guess this is going to be the last run of the video. Hopefully we can finish. Oh yeah, we got that good right there. Oh no, maybe not. We pulled a little bit inside, but it's alright. Well, like I was trying to say, this is going to be the last one of the video, and there it is. We just passed the finish, so I hope you guys all enjoyed it. This tune seemed to be pretty good. Of course, I might come back and try tuning it somewhere else, and we died. I hope you all enjoyed the process, and I'll see you next time.